Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So let's begin with the next topic of macroeconomics, that is foreign exchange rate. So the name of the chapter is foreign exchange rate, but before discussing this chapter, we must be clear with the basic meaning of foreign exchange. What is foreign exchange? Foreign exchange refers to any other currency other than the domestic currency. Means domestic currency के बिना जो भी कोई international currency है, that is a foreign currency for us. How? See, we are living in India and currency of India is rupees. So other than rupees, what other currencies we have? US का dollar हो गया, UK का pound. So all these are foreign currencies for us. So simply foreign exchange means foreign currency. Foreign currency जो भी हमारी domestic currency के बिना कोई भी और currency है, that is called foreign currency. So I hope you are clear with the basic meaning of foreign currency or foreign exchange. Now comes what is foreign exchange rate. Foreign exchange rate means the rate at which units of currency of one country. One country means India. India की currency है rupee. इसके कितने units? Say 50 units can be exchanged with units of currency of other country. Other country say US. US की currency है dollar. Suppose $1. So simply we can say is $1 is equal to rupees 50. Okay, $1 is equal to rupees 50. So this will be 1:50. This is called foreign exchange rate. In short form, you can write it forex rate. This abbreviation is allowed as per the NCERT. Foreign exchange rate means the rate at which units of currency of one country, एक country की currency के कितने units हम दूसरी country की currency के कितने units के साथ exchange कर सकते हैं, that is called foreign exchange rate. So I hope you are clear with the basic meaning of the chapter. देखिए ये सबसे फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट थिंग इज कि जब भी आप कोई भी चैप्टर पढ़ो किसी भी सब्जेक्ट का, तो आपको कम से कम चैप्टर का मीनिंग पता होना चाहिए कि ये चैप्टर किस बारे में बात कर रहा है. ठीक है, उसके बाद ही आपको पता चलेगा जो भी फर्दर टॉपिक्स होंगे. ओके, एंड दिस चैप्टर इज इंपॉर्टेंट, नो डाउट, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर स्टडीइंग हियर. तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं. नेक्स्ट वन, डिमांड फॉर फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. उससे पहले द इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन आउट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर इज how the rate of exchange is determined. Like I have just taken an example that $1 is equal to rupees 50. But कैसे पता चलेगा this is equal to 50, 55, 60, 65, 45? How would we come to know? तो उसी के बारे में बात करेंगे. देखिए ये जो rate of exchange है इसको डिटर्मिन करने के डिफरेंट मेथड्स हैं. Today we'll talk about the flexible method, also called flexible rate of exchange. Flexible rate of exchange will talk about the demand and supply. Demand and supply of foreign exchange. Foreign currency की foreign exchange की कितनी demand and supply है उसके basis पे ये rate determine होगा. Okay? तो अब हम इसी के बारे में बात करेंगे. What is demand? See, demand of foreign currency and जो rate of exchange है these are inversely proportionate. Okay, means अगर rate of exchange increase हो जाएगा तो उससे demand for foreign exchange decline हो जाएगी. means अगर $1 था ₹50 का, okay, अब यही डॉलर अगर हो जाए 60 का तो इसकी डिमांड डिक्रीज हो जाएगी. सो देयर इज इनडायरेक्ट रिलेशन. देखिए अब क्या हो रहा है, प्राइस बढ़ रहा है, डिमांड कम हो रही है. ठीक है, सो देयर इज इनडायरेक्ट रिलेशन बिटवीन द प्राइस एंड डिमांड. दिस वी हैव ऑलरेडी स्टडीड इन +1 एज वेल, बट स्टिल आप लोग बहुत इंटेलिजेंट हो तो +1 में मुझे पता है ये कैसे पढ़ते हो आप, तो इसीलिए आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू कि ये जो डिमांड एंड रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज ये दोनों इनवर्सली रिलेटेड हैं. इनवर्सली मीन्स वन इज इंक्रीजिंग, अदर वन इज डिक्रीजिंग. ओके, तो इसको हम डायग्राम में प्रेजेंट करेंगे. अब डिमांड के बारे में बात चल रही है. दिस इज x एक्सिस, y एक्सिस. On the x-axis, we will consider demand for foreign exchange. See, this is called variable. Whatsoever you are mentioning on the x-axis, that is called variable, and without variable your diagram is nothing, means it do not represent anything. तो आप इस चीज़ का ध्यान रखें, जब भी आप पेपर में डायग्राम बनाएं तो x एक्सिस पे y एक्सिस पे आप कौन से वेरिएबल्स कंसिडर कर रहे हो वो जरूर मेंशन करें. On the y axis we'll consider rate of exchange, okay, and demand curve will slope downward. D for demand, D for downward, like this also you can remember. Downward कैसे जाएगा? Let me tell you. देखिए ये है rate, means यहाँ पे quantity, demand for foreign exchange, and यहाँ पे rate of exchange. जैसे ही rate decline होगा तो demand for foreign exchange increase हो जाएगी from Q to Q1 and rate हो जाएगा R to R1. Rate decline हो गया तो quantity increase हो गई. One is decreasing, other one is increasing. What sort of relationship is there? Indirect relationship, also called negative relationship. Whenever there is negative relationship between two variables, this will lead to the downward shape of the demand curve or downward shape of any of the curve. So here we are talking about the demand, so demand is downward. Simply you can remember D for demand, D for downward. I know you may find it very silly, but you are like this only. You can remember the silly things very easily. अच्छी बातें आप लोगों को कम समझ में आती हैं तो ऐसे ही पढ़ लेते हैं, ठीक है. डिमांड डाउनवर्ड स्लोप करेगी. नाउ वी नीड टू टॉक अबाउट द सप्लाई ऑफ फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. Again on the x-axis and y-axis we'll consider the variables. Here we have considered demand for foreign exchange. So now we will consider supply of foreign exchange. Foreign exchange की supply कितनी हो रही है, ठीक है. And on the y-axis we'll consider rate of exchange. Supply curve will slope upward. Upward कैसे? जैसे ही rate of exchange increase होगा वैसे ही quantity भी increase हो जाएगी. This is our rate of exchange Q, quantity supplied. Okay? अब देखो rate increase हो गया तो supply भी increase होगी. Rightward shift, upward shift. Both are in same direction. Rate भी increase हो रहा है and supply भी increase हो रही है. So what sort of relationship? Positive relationship is there. I hope you are clear with this. Demand curve slopes downward and supply curve slopes upward. One thing, +1 की बात है ये तो. डिमांड जैसे ही रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज डिक्लाइन हो जाएगा, डिक्रीज हो जाएगा, मींस 50 वाला डॉलर 40 में हो गया तो ज़्यादा डिमांड हो जाएगी डॉलर्स की. वैसे ही अगर डॉलर्स का प्राइस रिड्यूस हो जाएगा तो सप्लाई भी कम हो जाएगी. दिस यू नीड टू कंसिडर. ओके, सो नाउ विल टॉक अबाउट the equilibrium. Before that you can just draw these diagrams. Allow me a moment. I just need to load my gun. I just need to fill this marker. Fill this marker. Just a drop. So let's continue. How the rate of exchange will be determined. As we are talking about the flexible rate of exchange, it was already written but it's okay. Flexible rate of exchange. आपको क्वेश्चन भी ऐसे पूछा जाएगा, how the rate of exchange is determined. So rate of exchange is determined with the market forces. Market forces, that is demand and supply. Demand and supply के basis पे rate of exchange determine हो जाएगा. So let's draw a diagram. On the x-axis we will consider units of currency and on the y-axis we will consider rate of exchange. Now we have already talked about demand and supply. Demand curve slopes downward and supply curve slopes upward. And the point where demand is equal to supply is the point of equilibrium. And here the quantity will be determined and here the rate will be determined. Okay, rate of exchange. I hope you are clear with the basic meaning. ये यूजुअली 3 मार्क्स का क्वेश्चन आ जाता है सिंपली +2 CBSE में, पंजाब बोर्ड में भी, that how the rate of exchange is determined. So you can simply write down. अच्छा एक चीज़ और, कुछ बच्चों को ये डाउट होता है कि हमें कैसे पता चलेगा दिस इज फिक्स्ड एक्सचेंज रेट सिस्टम और द फ्लेक्सिबल. आपको सेंटेंस देखना है. क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है हाउ द रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज इज डिटरमिन्ड. इज मतलब ये बात कर रहे हैं प्रेजेंट की, तो आज कैसे रेट डिसाइड होता है. आज मीन्स नाउअडेज. ओके, so nowadays the rate is determined on the basis of market forces. Market forces means demand and supply. So the point where demand is equal to supply, demand of what? Demand of foreign exchange and supply of foreign exchange. So the point where demand of foreign exchange is equal to supply of foreign exchange, that is the point of equilibrium, and here the rate of exchange will be determined. Okay, तो आप पूरा आंसर कैसे लिखेंगे. The rate of exchange is determined on the basis of market forces. Market forces includes demand and supply of foreign exchange. The point where demand of foreign exchange is equal to supply of foreign exchange is the point of equilibrium, and here the rate of exchange will be determined. उसके बाद अपने डायग्राम को थोड़ा प्रेजेंट कर दें, ऐसे डायग्राम बना के थोड़ा डायग्राम को एक्सप्लेन कर दें. On the x-axis this is considered, y-axis this is considered, equilibrium is presented with the E, and rate of exchange is presented with the R, and units of currency are presented with the Q. Like this you can do this question. I hope you are clear with this topic. If you find any sort of difficulty in understanding this, do let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed.